All right, episode 3, Books from Beyond. I forgot to mention that the Necronomicon in this is the Necronomicon from Evil Dead 2, which I thought was pretty cool because there's a different Necronomicon, or the other name for the Necronomicon, I can't remember what it is, that is in the fucking first one. Where the hell is my Necronomicon now that I'm thinking about it? Here it is. I was supposed to have this up for all my Evil Dead reviews, and I didn't have it in the first two. Remember this? Freaking awesome guy made this for me. Thank you to him. I gotta put this back in frame. There you go. I forgot. That's supposed to be up for everyone. I wish I could fit it somewhere. I guess I could put it back there, huh? Right there in that area? That would make sense. Yeah, I'd do it, but my camera would fall over because my mic is attached to it. But maybe in the next episode, you'll see. All right, fuck it. Let's move on. So this is the book in that movie. Very similar to that, which is great to see this book back. That's the best Necronomicon in the series. All right, so there is a Deadite being tortured in this episode. They can feel? Really? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why can the Deadite feel that torture? I don't know. Then she pulls out a dagger and threatens him with the dagger, and that makes sense because that dagger is enchanted, whatever. And then she slices the face, and the face starts melting and whatnot. That makes sense to me. But just regular old torture, maybe because she is one of them. Spoilers? I don't know. Anyway, so all right. So they go down to this book place, and they want to, they figure out that they need to summon this demon from hell, which ends up being a really bad idea that takes like 3 episodes to resolve and ends up costing someone their life. Well, a couple people their lives, actually. So really bad idea to summon this demon. The demon is terrifying. It's like very jolty and all over the place, and it moves like it's being, warped in and out of dimensions. It's just like never constant. It's never solid. It's really wild looking. And the face of it reminds me of the mouth of Sauron from Return of the King Extended Edition. If you've never seen that and you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, I don't understand how you could be a big Lord of the Rings fan of the movies and not have seen the extended editions. That's just beyond my comprehension. But if you were a fan of those movies, or if you liked them at all, and you were like, I wish there was more. Some people actually wanted more. I'm one of them. And there's a point when Sauron sends this guy out, and he talks through him, and he just has a mouth, and it's this huge mouth, and his fucking mouth is nuts looking. You got to see that scene, very least. YouTube it, I'm sure it's there. But it reminds me of that, except for it has like 2 bigger teeth on the front. The demon looks awesome, man. I love it. It's such a cool looking demon. That's a good combination of practicals and CG. Like, that's a great way to blend them together. So CG isn't always bad in this show. It can be done well, but I love that. So then the girl comes in, Amanda, after being knocked out, and Kelly is convinced that she's going to help. She comes in, she breaks the circle, and the demon gets out, and it freaking infects these people. Ash is, they break the demon because Kelly hits it by the book, but of course Kelly then becomes possessed, which we find out in the next episode, and the freaking bookkeeper gets possessed, so he lost his life, and the girl, the Amanda, the cop, is handcuffed because Ash uses his fake hand to get out of there, so she keeps his wood hand there. Yeah, and I mean, this episode's fun, but I just don't feel like a ton happens to talk about. It's just, they go to the bookshop, they release the demon, they fight the demon, they leave that girl handcuffed, and they get out of there. That's really all that happens in this episode. Not a ton's going on, not a ton to talk about. Still a cool episode, because I love the demon, I love the fight sequence with him. It's just, not tons to talk about, but it's a cool episode nonetheless. Books from Beyond. Let's move on.